Roger Daltrey almost missed the Who's performances of Quadrophenia in London over the weekend because of an injury. Seems that during rehearsal, rocker Gary Glitter hit Daltrey in the eye with a mic stand, but the show did go on. Also on the bill, veterans Eric Clapton, Bob Dylan, and the newest angry young female rocker, Alanis Morissette.
Well, long before Morissette ever picked up a microphone, Patti Smith was putting a new face on rock music. Musicians from R.E.M. to Natalie Merchant will tell you that she was an early inspiration. Once known as the godmother of punk, she recently watched several loved ones pass away, and she has turned those experiences into a new album that is hailed as a masterpiece by many reviewers. Mark Shear has more.
Is that a banana in your pants? Or have you missed me?
Patti Smith's back in New York, where once upon a time she shook up the rock establishment.
Come on, give me some of that. Give me some of that. Feel it on the ground. Because the night belongs to lovers. Because the night belongs to love.
We were concerned that rock and roll in the early 70s was getting a bit corporate.
Smith abruptly got a little domesticated, marrying MC5 guitarist Fred Sonic Smith and becoming a Michigan housewife with 2 kids.
Don't you wear treasures laid and where the raven flies?
Over the last 6 years, 2 close friends and her brother and her husband have died. She says her new album, Gone Again, isn't about endings, but new beginnings.
The very beautiful thing about losing one's loved one, whether it be a brother or husband or a best friend, is that one's spirit becomes magnified by each person.
Hello, New York! That's one of her 2 kids, 14-year-old Jackson.
There is a beautiful example of one being magnified by one's spirit. Jackson picked up the guitar shortly after Fred passed away and taught himself pretty much, and he just flowered.
Where did I go and I don't know why? When I spend so ceaselessly.
Unlike 1979's Dancing Barefoot, much of Patti Smith's early songwriting was difficult for a mainstream audience to swallow. Her new songs have reviewers gushing with praise. Hardly anything you've done over the past 15 years has been received like this album, Gone Again.
I've never been much of a musician, and in the last months of his life, Fred taught me to play acoustic guitar so I could write my own little songs. And it was really Fred's last gift to me, and one that I'll certainly cherish.
So will fans of Patti Smith. Mark Shearer, CNN Entertainment News, New York.
Ravens. Kimberly.